Good evening. Also, we have come back with a new video, and today we'll talk about the most important topics for every Palestinian and every Arab and most probably every Muslim around these days, which is about the inauguration of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. And this is a disgrace, and this is a violation of international law, and this is a challenge to the global community, and it's about imposing power on the people who are less powerful. And this situation is not acceptable. It's not only unacceptable, it's unjust, unfair, and it reflects oppression and against the Palestinians. This is what Zionism was all about. It's about taking the Palestinian lands and declaring Israel as a state. Then the Palestinians say, okay, maybe we can live together, let's sign a peace treaty. So they sign a peace treaty almost 30 years ago, or maybe 27 years ago at latest. Then they end up in a situation where they say, no, you did not get the amount of land that you want, no, you did not get the water, and they end up under siege, and they end up being murdered from time to time with drones and rockets falling under their over their heads all over the time. Then now, based on all international law and based on all agreements and UN security resolutions and so on, Jerusalem suddenly becomes the capital state of Israel, and it gets the recognition of the United States, and now the United States is inaugurating their embassy there. So this is not only not acceptable, this is kind of oppressive behavior that is not acceptable, and we don't see it except in imperialist and colonialist states. And if Israel and the United States are depending on the balance of power, that they can use their military power and their military might by killing, today only, killing 55 Palestinians for doing nothing. Only today they have killed 55 Palestinians for doing nothing, for protesting and saying no to injustice, no to oppression, no to the violation of international law. They are being faced with 55 people being killed. Who's the terrorist? This is the terrorist state. This is the aggressive state of Israel. Israel is an aggressive terrorist state, and they continue to do so, and they are not listening to international law, and they are not listening to any global resolution. All what they care about is imposing their power and imposing their will. And let me just tell you the truth. This balance of power is going away very soon. This balance of power is coming out of fear. This level of violence, this level of aggression is coming out of fear, is coming out of the feeling inside the Israelis that their power on the region will change against other entities around. So this, sooner or later, it's going to happen, and the balance will tilt back towards the Palestinians. Not only the Palestinians, toward justice. And with justice, people should be able to gain back their rights. People should not be killed for nothing, and this bloodshed will not go without without a punishment. Now, what we say, all the treaties and the resolutions that Israel has signed is going nowhere. Israel is an aggressive terrorist state, and they should go back to their senses. And Jerusalem is at least, and Jerusalem is at least is the capital of Palestine and Israel. If not, it's only the capital of Palestine. If not, it's only the capital of Palestine. We are saying this because we respect the global community. We respect what people have been saying around, but we will never endure this level of injustice and this level of oppression anymore. So for the Israelis, come back to their senses, come back to being normal people living, and if it's not going to happen, this is the whole story from the beginning. This is the whole story from the beginning. It's about Zionism, it's about imperialism. There is no peace. There is no one is looking to spread any kind of resolution in the region, and expect violence coming from the region, expect a lot of aggression coming from the region as a result of your terrorist state, as a result of your aggressive behavior, as a result of acting in an arrogant way that does not recognize international law. And it's time for Trump to know that. And Trump is a very important figure in this. And it's time for Trump to know that he's going to the end of history. He will be remembered as someone who has a great sexual misconduct, a businessman who has made a lot of a bankrupted businessman, and someone who is unethical, pushing the power of its state in illegal, immoral way. So you will go, eventually, you will be remembered as a disgusting figure. And it's not only you will be remembered that for your history and your previous action. Every day, the level of people discussed around you is just increase. It's just increasing. And let me just be very clear. One day, and this is not a long time from now, maybe within 10 years, we will remember this talk and we will see where is Trump going. And there is a term called to the trash of history, which is to the black list of history, to the people, to a list that includes people like Hitler, to a list of people that includes fascists, to a list of people that includes people who promoted torture, to a list of people who has been known for illegal, immoral ways. This is who Trump is, and it's time for the American people to move and to remove this state figure. I can't believe that the United States, that the Americans believe that Trump is a representation of what America is. So it's time that you act. And today, 55 people killed for nothing. For nothing. And soon the balance of power will change, and soon this announcement will be regretted. I wish you a great day, and that's the end of it. Thank you.